Hi, my name is Brooke Curry, and I will be presenting my project for World Regional Geography on Sub-Saharan Africa. Just an introduction, it is part of the African continent south of the Sahara Desert, so it makes up majority of Africa's landmass, and it includes many beautiful geographical features like savannas and rainforests, and it's also divided into 4 different subregions. Each of these subregions contains different countries with different ethnic groups that are very culturally diverse. Hi, my name is So moving on to fun facts about the Sub-Sahara region, there are 7 different languages that are spoken there. Some of them include Yoruba, English, Swahili, Zulu, and there's definitely many others. There also just so happens to be um, over 2,500 languages that are present in the area right now. Some religions that many people are involved in include the African religion, Islam, and Christianity. It currently has the fastest growth in the world with a population of over 1 billion, and it is also in the top 10 fastest growing economies. It is the number 7 region to conduct business in, and a lot of the main crops in the region are yams, corn, beans, rice, sweet potatoes, guava, and bananas. A fun fact about this region is also that many of the countries generate some of the lowest amounts of energy. However, internet connectivity is becoming very important, and it's being considered a necessity rather than being a luxury. So a lot of the countries in this region are beginning to kind of adapt to that way of thinking right now. Next, I'm going to move on to talking about the cultural geography. Um, of course, this region has many different ethnic groups. However, I'm going to be specifically talking about the Zulu people. It currently has around a total of 13 million people, and this spans across 6 different countries. The language that's mainly spoken among people is Zulu, and a little bit of history about them is that in the 1800s, the British attempted to invade their land. However, after a few battles, the Zulu were victorious, and they just so happened to be the only natives that were able to defeat the British after so many battles. As a result of all these battles, however, um, the scramble of Africa was a time period where colonization of the continent by European powers was very prevalent. So, still, even to this day, we can see some effects of that in the region. But because of the scramble for Africa, this kind of left the Zulu people subject to the control of European power for many years. Next, I'm going to move on to the mountainous Horn of Africa. This includes Ethiopia and many other countries. With West Africa, it's composed of 16 different countries, and most of these countries are located very close to the Atlantic Ocean. This includes Nigeria, Togo, and Ghana. Next, Middle Africa is composed of 9 different countries, the largest country in this area being the Democratic Republic of the Congo. It's also where the Congo River is located, and this is the second longest river in the entire continent of Africa, so that's definitely a very beautiful physical landmark that they happen to have. And it's also home to many Great Lakes. This includes Lake Albert and Lake Edward, just to name a couple. East Africa has 18 different countries. It is home to the mountainous Horn of Africa. This includes Ethiopia and many other countries. It also has some of the largest Great Lakes, and a really cool fact about this region is that It includes a very large fissure in the Earth's crust, which is referred to as the Great Rift Valley. Lastly, Southern Africa happens to be the smallest of this region. However, it consists of 5 different countries, the largest being South Africa, of course. A large portion of South Africa straddles the Cape of Good Hope, which is where the Atlantic and Indian Oceans meet. It's sometimes referred to as a Mediterranean coast because it does have a very similar climate in comparison to the Mediterranean Sea, and this flows throughout South Africa all the way into the Atlantic Ocean. Overall, in summary, Sub-Saharan Africa is one of the most beautiful regions in the world. I'd love to visit this area one day. With so many different and diverse ethnic groups, the region is very rich in culture and history and tradition. The same great things can be said for the natural resources it provides. Like I said earlier, yams, rice, corn, and the geographical features are no less than amazing. So overall, I definitely love to visit this area one day, and I'm really, really glad that I was able to do a presentation on this.